All right, so yeah, was yesterday I had this omen while I was in the shower, and I tried to get on video, but it didn't work out. So, anyways, what the omen's premise was about is for ones like me, and there are different types of people here, but ones like me at least. Like, we are the source of the power to generate everything. We are the ones that have been being tricked to manifest bullshit. The reptilian, like say the reptilian part of the brain, and the reptilians out there, which I've had experience, right? I have, before I even knew that was a thing. So, they like to trick you, and they want you to think that they're the source, like they're the original, and then they're the source of the power or whatever. Fight or flight. Oh, that's how, it's all about survival. No, it's not the will to survive, it's the will to power, right? Nietzsche was right in that correction. So this lizard, I'm trying not to get into too much detail, but I had this, I was thinking about this before I got in the shower, and then when I got out of the shower, this lizard was in the bathroom, and it was up against the wall, and it was right above the power outlet, and I was like, shit, that's what I was just thinking about, right? And then I tried to take a video of it, and it went inwards, cause the wall outlet doesn't have a cover for that one, so I thought he just disappeared, but he actually went into the wall or whatever. So the fight or flight, so much of life has been covered up with this fear that is not, at least for me, it's not natural. And it what I'm trying to say is the fear instincts, the fight or flight, whatever, have tried to trick us to think that must have it, that's the source of power or whatever. And what I'm saying is it's not. That's not the source of fucking power. And anything, every moment, this is the key thing. Every moment, if I don't feel like overflowing with energy, massive amounts of power, at least for me, if I'm not, that's my natural way to overly be always feeling powerful and fluid and movable. And any, say, thought form, whatever, or person would tell me otherwise, that would influence me against myself, get that out of there immediately. That's not me. No, I am a fucking overly powerful being. I'm the outlet. And any person, whether it be through force or through questioning, and they'll pose, they don't give a fuck, they pose as loved ones and all that stuff, or any thought form, because the internal dialogue, that's ultimately the most important thing, pretty much, delays or tries to convince me that it's not the right proper time right now to do that, or complicates, puts me in limbo against my natural flow of massive amounts of power and flow. Anything at all, get it out. It's all bullshit. It's not you, Chris. It's bullshit. And that's, because I can see more clearly now what I am, and yeah, and the trickery. So anything that would, any person, thing, that would stop me from this overflow of power, and it's a very love feeling. It can also be not just love though, because that's kind of blatant. Say even anger, that's a sense of power, right? But they say, oh, don't be angry. And the people that say my mother or whatever, that would teach me all this bullshit questioning, like, influenced me against myself since I was a little kid. She's one that, like, I'm the only, like, she's the only person I ever, like, yelled at, and she gets this with a lot of people. And, like, she'd often, like, smirk, and I'd catch her. I'm like, you're smirking now that I'm, like, fucking livid. Like, just like, ah. Like, because, like I said in the videos I just made, like, she finds glee in the suffering. You gotta look where, like, you know, you're told never to look. Like, what's posed is good. That's, like, your mother's always blah, blah, blah. And what I remember, like, having all these, like, I know something's wrong. People were like, you know, the program dialogue, no, your mother always is good, blah, blah, blah. And it wound up being that it was the biggest issue I've had in this lifetime. And some of the other issues, like, say, like, the girls I date or whatever, I know it's from that. Like, and I didn't know how to, like, figure it out. And now I'm figuring it out, and yeah, just, like, you know, any person or dialogue, or, you know, oh, you know, you need to work even harder, exhaust yourself and make sure you suffer, and then you can have, like, a little piece of the pie. No, they're taking, like, you are the pie. You are the energy outlet. I am all potential. I am creative. I should be always in flow, feeling powerful. Oh, what I was saying about the whole mother thing is, like, so push the buttons, and then, but I noticed that, like, when I became extremely angry, you know, I never hit her or any other woman. I never will. Like, I had good reason to, but plenty of times, especially when I was young. But they push you, like, where you, like, start, like, breaking shit or whatever. Like, you actually become extremely angry. Like, Latin temper, ghetto temper, those things are cute. I have, like, what I call the Aryan rage, where I feel like I pick up a house, like, and I feel powerful there too. It's not just in love, it's also, like, in things like that, even anger. They don't like that at all. Like, that's what, like, they get, you know, they'll call the cops or whatever. So, yeah, don't buy the narrative on anything. It's been a lot of bullshit, and it must expose itself now. I demand it to. And I must always have, like, no interference of what I naturally am. Like, power. I'm creation. I'm at least one of the architects of rebuilding everything around here, because this is all bullshit, man. So yeah, I know I'm beating a dead horse, but anything that would stop the flow of the feeling of natural power and creation, whatever, and glee and being powerful, anything at all, person, get it out of there. It's not you, Chris.